Hi everyone, this is Billy Ariel, real life. I woke up tonight in my bed at 1:49. I went to bed a little earlier, um, last night because I was tired from being inside the studio all day, myself and the team, and we were doing a lot of things as far as trying to help those who are unfortunate. And I said to the team, listen, I got to go. I'm tired. As I left maybe around 9 or 10 o'clock on yesterday, and came home, took a shower, had a little bite to eat, and I went to bed. Well, I left Katrina. Katrina was on her way home. At least that's what she said, and I believe her. And the original messenger had already gone, and some of the team members had departed themselves, and some of the team members, if you don't know, resides inside the studio. Not inside the studio, but we have living quarters inside of our studio. But I came home, took a shower, got something to eat, and I went to bed. But you know, people, something had been troubling my spirit all day on Sunday. Something was troubling my spirit, and I didn't know exactly what it was. I even spoke to the power via the original messenger. I see something is troubling my spirit. And she stated to me, you know what it is, Billy. Come on now. Get yourself together and think. Use your third eye, just think. But still, I just couldn't put it together. The same thing with Katrina. Katrina has stated to me as well. Well, Billy, you know, don't think I'm copying off of you. But something has been bothering me too. And I don't know exactly what it is. And I said, well, Katrina, we'll figure it out tomorrow morning because maybe we're just tired. We've been here all last week and working, and some of us been traveling trying to help those, and so maybe we're just tired. So Katrina, and we confronted the other team members too. They stated the same thing, and so I decided, look, I have to go. I'm tired, and that's when I came home and took me a shower, had something to eat. Which would have said, well, I'll call you later on. Okay. And some of the team members stated the same thing. Getting would call and check on them later on. Said, okay. Came home, took a shower, had something to eat, and watched television for a while because I didn't want anything, you know, documentary or anything worldwide to affect my mind because I was tired. I had already studied that or presented them within myself for the entire week at the studio. Phone calls and talking to this one, talking to that one. So being in the privacy of my own home, just wanted to have a peaceful state of mind. Well, then after watching television for a while, and I decided to go to bed, and I went to bed, and this morning, this morning in the a.m. at 1:49, I sat up in my bed as I always do when something has come across my mental state. I sat up in my mind and I began to see the pieces of puzzles falling together or being placed together. And I want to explain it a little further later on in the morning. What I know, but people, you all should know exactly what's going on. It's going to astound you. It's going to make some of you to feel disbelief, and it's going to make some of you feel that as exactly what is happening. I'm just going to give you just a little short, brief synopsis on what is going to take place. And then I'm going to later on, during the day of today, Monday, I'm going to let you know how the pieces of puzzles fit together. We told you once and we told you twice. that Enki and Enlil are coming back. They're already here. They're going to make their appearance, people. It's going to be chaotic. The military that you see that has been placed on the ground in Washington, D.C., and that's going to be placed in many other places. They're not here to protect you all. It's just a facade with you believing that they are. It's going to be a war, people. A war. It's going to be one of the biggest wars that you ever saw. And this is why Donald Trump himself is getting the plans together. Now, once he has set the plans together, there's nothing else for him to do. He's going to step back and he's going to allow Enki and Marduk and Enlil to take over. And all these militaries, he's sending out the military and the National Guards here and there in different states or cities. And you all thinking that, and he stated to you all that they are coming to try to take away and do away with the crimes and the mishaps in the cities and states. But that's not it, people. He's only having you to believe exactly what he's saying. It's going to be a war against the Democratic states and the Republican states. And eventually you all are going to see, and it's going to be one of the biggest wars that there is, such as the time when they had World War I and World War II. It's going to be big, people. Those National Guards, the military, no, they're not here to round you up. They're not here to put you behind bars. They're here to make sure that every American citizen all across the United States of America are in their proper places. So that when the war does start, that you all will not have it will be against the people, the Republicans against the Democrats. Because a lot of you out there, you are Democratic people. A lot of you out there are Republican people. And with this Enki, with this Marduk and Enlil, it's not going to be a joke. This is going to happen, people. It's going to happen. It's going to happen big. And you're going to look around for Donald Trump to come to aid you, but he has did his deal. He has made the situation to come into focus. Now he's going to step back. And those of you who believe or don't think that Enki, Marduk, and Enlil, and all of their demonic the booms, I will say, if you don't think that they're going to come, you're sad and mistaken. They're getting things rounded up now. Here it is, the month of August. After a while, it's going to be September. We only have 2 more months, people. October and November. But they're beginning to get things together right under your noses, and you can't see it. I'm going to explain a little bit more further later on when I come back to the studio, because there's so much that I can say to you. And then, something, people, it's not only me because it was shown to me. It's others who know this too as well, but others who have been stamped, who has been anointed to really see and know what's going to take place. It's going to happen, people. And you all out there, you're not realizing this. It's going to be a war against the Democrats and the Republicans, but not the type of war that you think it's going to be. And it's going to these military men, these soldiers, is not going to be how what we see now. Let me see your ideas. That's there for a pretense to get your mind on one thing and to believing one thing and automatically it's going to be another. That's how the game is being played, to make you think, to have your focus on this over there, and knowing darn well the chiefs of states. And I'm talking about not only with Trump, not only with Peter Hegseth, not only with the many others that are working with and under him, I'm talking about the true chiefs of staff. And that's Enki, Enlil, and Marduk, and all the rest of their military men, because they have a military, and they're going to come, but they are preparing now. And you're thinking that, you know, they're coming out to get you. They're coming out to lock you up. I saw in my vision, people, I saw in my vision, people are saying today, they will say tomorrow. Well, the military, they're not doing anything to us. And to be honest about it, they're not. But those who are saying this, they are puzzled because of the fact that it was stated from number 47 that they will come and cool the streets. They will put these people where they need to be. But that was only to cause and have you to believe. But you haven't seen anything yet. When Enki, and I keep enforcing this, when Enki and Marduk and Enlil and all of those beings come from underground, come forward, is going to be hell on earth. And so there's so much that I saw. It's so much. And if I told you everything, I would be talking to you for hours. But when I woke up and yeah, going to bed and you're sleeping like a babe. And then all of a sudden you wake up and you sit up in bed and it's like you're playing a video game, a video picture on the wall, and you see it. And you see it as plain, and you say, oh my God, that is exactly what it is. And I know that a lot of you out there, you're thinking that because you've always said things like that. Billy R.L., she doesn't know she's talking. And it not only with me, myself, Billy R.L., but there are others out there that are speaking the same truthful, factual, knowledgeable foresight. They are saying the same thing, and you still don't, you're not accepting what they're saying, but you're going to accept it. It's not going to be, people, what you think it's going to be, or how 47 has laid it down. It's not going to be anything like that. So with people like me, who are the exact copies of foresight, of the facts and the truth and the knowledge, people who third eye has been allowed to see, when they come forward and tell you these things, don't mock them as being insane. Don't mock them as being they don't know what they're talking about. They do. They're just been shown a prophecy of what is going to take place. So right now, that's it for now. What I'm going to get later on in the morning, I'm going to have my breakfast. I'm going to get back to the team. I haven't talked to um, our advisor, the original message yet. I have not talked to her. I haven't even talked to Katrina, not yet. Because this thing, this vision, this prophecy, when I sat up in a bed like a flash and I began to see this, it kind of scared me because the reality was taking place. It's going to happen, people. And so when I get back to the studio, I'm going to go into my office and I'm going to regroup myself, and I will find out the rest of the answers, I suppose, from and through our advisor, the original messenger, because she knows, and especially Katrina and some of the team members, but the back force of the resistance tool is myself, original messenger, Katrina. We have Tabitha. We have Beautiful Rose. We have our man, and so Lewis, and we have a few others. And I'm gonna call them into the room. I'm gonna talk about this thing. But I know what I saw. It's not when I go to bed at night. I go to bed and I normally sleep from the time I turn my light off and I turn to my left or right side, and I don't wake up until in the morning unless the universe, the spiritual realm is trying to tell me something and trying to show me something, and they did last night at 1:49. That's when I woke up. 1:50 and 1:51, I began to start putting the pieces. That part of the puzzle goes over here, and it all made sense. So later on during the day, I'm going to come back to you all and let you know exactly what's going on. Once again, they're thinking that the military, the National Guards, are out there to harm you all, but it's not. You people out there are the Democrats. You people out there are the Republicans. And it's going to be the Democrats against the Republicans. And it's not only going to be those in high offices, it's going to be you everyday regular people. But I'll explain more. Okay? I just wanted to come and share that with you all to give you just a idea of what I experienced through prophecy and through foresight. And once again, it's not only dealing with me, the spiritual realm of it, but it's dealing with others who are exactly like me, who have the gift of prophecy, who have the gift of foresight, and that can see, that can understand, that can take those pieces of puzzles and place them in the right proper places, and then it will all add up. So never throw anyone on, never saying that person doesn't know what they're talking about, whether it's male or female. And a lot of men and women have known this, but they have been euthanized from knowing so much. But when it's my time, it's my time. I can't fight it, but I know that the realization and the glory of it is that I'll be somewhere where I really want to be. But I'll come back to you later on and let you know exactly what's what. But I just wanted to give you just a brief general synopsis, I guess one would call it, of what happened to me at 1:49 a.m. this Monday morning. This is me, Billy R.L. Real Life. Take it for whichever way that you want to take it. But one thing about me, Billy R.L., and I will say my team, we don't lie. We don't play games. We don't fool around. So until later on, peace and love and doggone it, power. Until later on in the morning. Night.